Hey guys, this is a little different than what I'm used to doing on YouTube, but I think it's going to save some people some money, and I don't want you guys to think that this is the direction my channel's headed or anything, but it's a how to fix the agitator on a washing machine. And if you want to come in close, maybe step over here. I'll bring this light over so we can actually see what's going on. This is the agitator, this piece, the spiral piece, in case you don't know. Now, the problem is, you overstuff your washer or something and this thing quits working. Because with clothes in there, see how it's spinning around right now? It's turning. But as soon as clothes are in there, it won't turn, it'll just sit there and wiggle, and it won't suck your clothes down in there and wash them. So, you know, a lot of people get to this point and they think the washing machine's no good, so they go ahead and buy a brand new one, or they call a service guy out and they spend $100, $200, $300, $500, $700, $800, when all they really need to do is spend about $2 and maybe 5-10 minutes of time. So come on in and we'll get started, and I'll show you how to do this. It's real easy. Probably go ahead and step around here again. I'll go ahead and bring this light over here so we can see what we're doing. Now, couple things. You may need a flathead screwdriver. You are going to need a 7/16 socket with about a 6-inch extension. First thing we need to do, let me bring this light a little closer again. This is the fabric softener dispenser. The top pops right off. There's a little cup in there. Just set that aside. Now this piece is hiding the bolt we need to get to take the agitator off. On this one, there's a little tab right here. Now some models you may need to pry this up with a screwdriver or use a screwdriver to push that tab in so you can get it to pop out. But with this one, you just hold the agitator. Are you in close enough to see this? Hold the agitator with one hand and turn clockwise on this top piece with the other hand, and it'll pop those little tabs out of the way so you can pull it off. Now, if you come in even closer, look down in there, get the light over there, there's a little 7/16 bolt down in that hole, and that's what we're going to remove. So we just stick this in here. Now I've already loosened this one up, so it's going to come out faster, but it's a pretty long bolt, so you may need to turn it, but once you get it, the whole thing will come right out, and inside here is the piece we're looking for. So just turn this upside down, everything falls out. Now you see there's little teeth like a gear around the edge here. And on this piece, which sits in there like that, there's the bolt we were looking at. There's what are called Agitator Dogs, and they have teeth on them too. So we tip this upside down. Now we take the screwdriver. Some washing machines have this and some don't, but there's a little retainer to hold those dogs in place. We need to loosen that up and get it off of there, which it's kind of tricky to get a hold of. That's where the screwdriver helps. There we go. Now that we got that off, I'll show you that piece. There's a bolt with a screw. We can just set that aside. Now these agitators pop right out of here, and that's the piece we need to replace because these teeth get worn out and they don't catch in the gears like they're supposed to, and it won't agitate. So now we can go ahead and back up, come back around here just so I got a little more room. So there's 4 of these Agitator Dogs. And for under $2 shipped to my door, I got some replacement Agitator Dogs for a Model 110 Kenmore. And I believe these same dogs work for a wide variety of washing machines. But you know, you're just gonna have to do the research on your own like I did and find out which ones you need. They're very inexpensive and they just slide right back in place. Now you may want to compare them before you get all jiggy with it and make sure they look the same. These do. Like I said, they just slide right down in there. There's no real trick to it. Then this goes back on. Now there is a little tab to line these up, the retainer. Put the retainer back on. Now we can take the bolt. See, it does have a lot of threads on it. Put it back in there. Now go ahead and come back around here. Get back in there and I'll bring this light over. This is your 3-point lighting in action. Just want to try and have some good lighting so you guys can see actually what's going on. Now we'll go ahead and put the agitator back in place. Now I went ahead and I washed this up really good because there's fabric softener and stuff down in here, and it keeps the clips from wanting to lock back in when you put it back together. But just put that back on there. Drop this piece with the Agitator Dogs back in. Take your wrench, tighten it back up. Now it does take quite a bit of spinning to get this down. So just hold on, it's alright. We're almost there. Now I wouldn't over tighten it, I'd just kind of get it snug. Make sure you don't leave your socket down in there, mine fell off. Now we can just pop the fabric softener cover back on. Again, you may need to, remember you got to line those tabs up with this little space here. And turn it counterclockwise, and now it's locked in. Put the fabric softener cup back in place, and we're done. Now I'll go ahead and come back around here. Let me move the light back out of the way. Just want to get you guys right in there so you can actually see exactly what's going on. Now let's go ahead and test it. Yeah, see, now I can't stop it. I try to stop it and it won't let me. So that's it. She's fixed. That's it. How to replace the Agitator Dogs on a Kenmore washing machine. If you guys like this kind of stuff, let me know, and maybe I will start doing fix-it-up videos. How to, you know, repairs around the house, car repairs, whatever. It's, you know, it's not something I'm entirely comfortable with, but this is how I save money, you know, and it's how I've made it all these years without, you know, going broke and stuff. So I think it's good to know these kind of things, just like it's good to know all the other stuff I show on my channel. And like I said, if you want more, just say you want more and I'll make more as things break. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the comments and support.